I'm not gonna do it, girl. I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it.
Hey guys, it's your girl Shani, and I am here with a video. Hey lovelies, it's your girl Shani, and I'm here with a video. I don't know how better can it get, right? I have to look up some introduction, but today, as you will be seeing down below in the title, I will be speaking about branding yourself, and this video is like a little, I don't know, motivation, or it's just carrying you guys on the journey with me to actually starting over, to rebranding myself, actually becoming the person I actually want to be in the future, or the person I see myself to become. And that's a must, period. I'm so heavy on that period. But so before I start off speaking on my before and afters, or my before and future me, so I've just went ahead and I slightly did my face routine. So I normally wash my face with the carrot soap and the Kojisan soap, but what I did was to just use the carrot soap. So I'm just gonna apply my cream, one of my creams that I normally use in the mornings, because before I was having really bad acne on my skin and like dark spots, which I really hate. So my face is getting a little bit better now. So yeah, your girl is going on with stuff. Okay, so I wanted to cream my hair, try to attempt creaming my hair also, and talk to you guys at the same time. So I really do hope that you enjoy this video, and please to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below if you want to see any other videos from me or what I could do. So I'm just gonna jump right into the video and kickstart it, right? So as the title stated down below, rebranding myself. So it has been a pretty rough journey. Let's start there, because I actually disappeared for like 2 years, or probably 3 years. Yeah, I think probably 3-4 years. For persons who don't know, I used to do content on YouTube. I actually stopped, and I just wanted to venture off into other stuff to see what I actually do like and what I don't like. It's like I was just trying to find myself technically, right? And I would advise everyone to do that. Like, don't stick to one thing, try to venture off into other stuff to actually see what you do like, what do actually agree with you, like, you know, what you dislike. And it's best to have a little experience here and there in most stuff. So that's why I actually see it. So to kickstart, what motivated me to make this video, because I have been trying to do this video like months prior to this right now that I'm going to actually drop. I always tell people, don't watch what other people are saying about you now, because when you achieve your goals and you're living the life that you want, they're the one that are going to ask you, how did you do that shit? I'm like, I will be telling you. And I've tried to do this video multiple times from January of 2025, and what happened was that I felt discouraged, and also I didn't know. Alright, I knew what I wanted to get at in the video, but I wanted to know that I'll be holding myself accountable for whatever I am going to say today, right? So I was in this finance talk the other day with some mentors, and there was the topic was about finance. However, the topic jumped from finance to rebranding yourself, and it actually stood out to me because I've been praying to God and asking God, what is my purpose? I don't want to do any and anything that isn't aligned with my purpose, right? And sometimes you won't get a clear answer, but sometimes you'll be getting hints. So when I heard the word rebrand, I was hearing that, hey, you need to stop doing certain things and try to create a different you, or create different habits. All right. So the lady was talking and she was saying that it would be best if person rebrand yourself. It don't matter where you're starting from. It's not about your starting point, but it's where you're planning to end up in the future, in the near future, right? And she even go as far as to ask, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years time? And I have really thought about the question. I've always have an answer, but currently when I look and I assess my life, am I actually working to be that person in the next 5 years? And to be honest, it was a no. Reason being I said no is because I was more of a complacent person, right? So I actually took the leap of faith and I said, I'm going to make this video. I want you guys to hold me accountable. I am going to tell you my before and where I want to be in the future, and I do hope that this video motivates someone, right? Yes, I hope this video do motivate someone. So let's start from my spiritual life. Years before or years before, when I was 12, I actually baptized. I backslide, unfortunately. Then 2025 came around and I just wake up one day and I was just like, today is the day for me to give my life to Christ. And I went. That was like 3 days before Valentine's Day. I think it's a Wednesday. 2. Wanna tell me? I don't remember. But yeah, if it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Would I say 3 or 2? I don't. Yeah, you guys drop it down below. Yeah, so I would say that would be 2 days before Valentine's Day. I actually took the leap of faith and I gave my life to Christ. And that's the best thing I've ever done since this year, because I've made a list of what I wanted to do this year and what I wanted to accomplish. And to be honest, is like this year turned upside down. Like all the things that is happening, I didn't know that it would be happening, and I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to get to my goal, but let's see by the end of the year, right? So I actually baptized. So I'm struggling to read my Bible every day. I do download the Bible app on my phone. I read it like probably 4 times out of the 7 days in the week. So yeah, I am getting there. So praying, I pray very little and I'm struggling with that. So I'm going to actually create a little list or a little reminder on my phone to like ensure that I pray every day. I pray, but it's just like if I'm praying, oh God cover me, and that's it. I'm like, no, that's not a prayer. I want like deep detailed prayer where I connect with God, and I will be trying to work on that this year also. The next thing is to be positive. That's a big thing. I am not going to say I'm a negative person, but anything after but is rubbish. That's what I learned. But sometimes I get discouraged really easy, and I realized that I started to have mental breakdowns a lot. Don't cry. Yeah, I realized that I have mental breakdowns a lot more than like before, and I realize is I'm the type of person, I realize that I am not near to where I want to be. Like my goals is like I'm just like I'm done. Like I am trying my best and it seems as if it's just not working, but it's called journey. So that's what I've learned also. Everything takes time. It's called journey, and you don't need to rush the process. It will come when it's supposed to come. That's what I have learned. So those are the things I'm going to work on. So I need to be more positive. So I will try every day to say something very positive to myself. And to try to stop get discouraged very easily. Where I want to see myself in the next 5 years or 2 years time from now, in my Christian life, is to I want persons to look up to me. Like my daughter, I want my daughter to look up to me totally. Like to say, oh, my mom is my role model. I want to be like my mom. I want to encourage other persons also, and I want to be very positive. I want to be a mentor to others, especially younger females and males, right? So that's for my spiritual life. It's very simple and easy. Yes. Relationship. Let's get relationship out of the way also. Where I should start from? So it come on, I put like a cream in my ear. So I have bad cream here. I want to do it. I want to do it. Wait, the conversation is so interesting. I'm like, I don't think what I want to cream my ear, guys. I'm so sorry for my hair. Like I look like a mad. Anyways, relationship for me is prior to I was in a relationship. It didn't work out. I left, and I am currently speaking with someone that I really love. Don't let me get emotional again. I'm speaking to someone that I really love, and this person, backstory, this person is my first ever boyfriend from primary school, my first ever kiss. Stuff happened. No, we're actually talking back. It's like high school was like we're absent, we didn't speak at all, but no, we're back together and things is working out. So yeah, we are going to look at things, and I'm really excited about that. Where I see myself in the next 5 years in my relationship is to be, for me personally, I want to be what I want to be. I want to be happy because I'm already happy, but I just want to be happy. I just want to be more understanding because I want to show emotion. Like I really like a nonchalant person. Like I'm just so cool. I work with anything that you're up to, and I just want to be the coolest person ever in my relationship. Yeah, that's about relationship. Next thing, for education, I am very disappointed. Let's start from there. Education for me was being a pretty big challenge. Reason being was after high school I kickstarted university right after I left high school. I'm not going to tell you where I was going to, because I'll probably go out there this year. Anyways, for persons who know, because I was doing YouTube, you would know, and I used to post up where I'm attending school. But yeah, Education has been a big struggle. Reason being is that I really didn't know what I wanted to do, and reason for this was when I was growing up I wanted to become a doctor, and after when I touched high school I wanted to be everything. Apparently when I touched university I was in a total different field that I thought I liked. I was doing good in the field but I thought I liked. I was doing logistics, supply chain and management at university. Like in the final year I realized that, hey, this isn't what I like. Like I didn't like it. Like I actually, no, I'm not going to tell that would be for employment. But yeah, I realized that I didn't really like it. I wasn't interested in it. Like I don't know, I just despise it. Like it's a good feel, however I didn't like it. I also, when I was going to that current university, I also took up I was actually venturing off into geriatric nursing, and I was studying geriatric nursing, and in the first year my body run cold. In the first year I had to top out. I had to top out because the stuff that nurse has to go through was, I wanted to be a doctor. I still believe in the dream, but I didn't feel like it was for me, and I stopped both school and I went to look at 9 to 5. I got through to 9 to 5 and I started working. I built 3 years and 7 months of working experience in a field that I actually liked, and that would be banking and finance. Why I stopped school was because I felt as if I was going in the wrong direction, and I felt as if I didn't want to do something that I really and truly wouldn't like for the rest of my life. I went into the field. I was doing banking and finance. I was doing like loans and reimbursements and all of those lovely stuff. And when I left and I went to I left January 2025, and I went to another company and they were doing sales, and I hated it. I'm so sorry to say I hated it. I left within 2 weeks time. Then I went to another company that did the logistics, and I was barely I was barely surviving, and I left within probably 3 weeks. I went to this financial company also, and I left within 1 week. And I realized that I actually like banking and finance, and in the future I see myself with my master within the finance and accounting world. So I am currently planning to go back to school to study banking and finance, to see what will pop in, or accounting and finance, to see what's popping. So I'll start off with my bachelor's. So when I start university, I will give you guys the update, because I'm not sure if I want to start 2025 or 2026, depending on what I will be doing this year. Yeah. Business, my favorite thing. I live for business. I was born for a business, but I live for the money. Listen, from I was going to high school, I realized that I love business. I love business. I love to start businesses, right? So I started my hair. I did my hair thing in high school days, hair, manicure, pedicure. I did all of those lovely stuff, and it followed me up until this day. And back in high school, I was building me. I was branding myself. Persons know me for that field. And unfortunately, I stopped. Because school and other stuff. And I started clothing line. I did a lot of stuff. I even opened a wholesale. Literally, I opened a wholesale. And I'm going to say this, if I did know. You see, if I knew that if I would have stick to what I really wanted, I know that I would have been a far better person than now. But everything is on timing, right? So currently I'm rebranding myself. I am currently in the next 5 years. Yes, in the next 5 years. I don't want to tell you currently. In the next 5 years, I currently have 5 businesses right now. I haven't posted on any of the pages as yet. Well, I do. I'm telling a lie. I do post on probably 2 of the pages. Yes, I have 5 businesses right now, and I am trying to find my place. So within the next 5 years, I want to see my business grow past what I expected it to. I want it to. Oh my God, that really happened? Yes, I want to have that type of reaction, and so that I can look back from where I'm coming from, you know, to say this is a motivation, and also realizes that you have to have some form of challenge. That's why I don't beat myself up about the failed businesses. While what I can do is to say, oh, I have tomorrow, I can start from tomorrow. It don't have to be much, but I can at least start by getting a few stuff to start about my business. So within the next 5 years, I'm supposed to see a entrepreneur, and also your girl being a master's older. Master's is too far-fetched right now. A bachelor's in banking and finance. Yes. So funds for this year kind of look tight. It's like tight. Listen. So woo. Wait there. Thinking about it is traumatizing me. Why it traumatized me? So I do have investment, and I do have I have investments to crypto. Crypto and stocks. I do trading also. Boy, trading a traumatized me too. I do trading also, and back then when I really take it serious, but this year I take it serious. So within the next 5 years time, I actually want to have 5 mil in each of them. Rep. Listen, I don't know how that I go on, but I'm gonna say it have to go on. It have to happen. It have to happen, and I'm holding myself accountable. Yeah. So I want 5 mil in all of them, like. Well, in the 2 stuff that I call crypto and stock, 5 mil. I have emergency funds. I have something else, and that's something else I may talk about. I have two something in it, and I have an equity account in it also. Yeah, I'm surviving. Literally, I'm surviving. But this is just an introduction of my life. It's like literally a life update where I want to see myself now and then within the next 5 years time. I just want to say to someone, take your life serious. However, it's okay to don't know where you're going. Like it's just okay for you to be where you are right now, because within the next years from now, you're going to be looking like, oh my, like, how did I get through this situation? Like, everything takes time, everything takes, it's just a process. And I realized that I'm going through my process. It's like this year everything has changed. Like from 2024 to 2025, there's a big change in my life, like my relationship, my Christian life, my employment life, my business. Like everything is just evolving, and I just feel like this is just my time to shine. And once it's your time to shine, no one can take that from you. And please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. I am going to get my hair creamed. I'm so sorry that I couldn't do it here, but you guys understand. Don't worry.